Hi there everybody, I'm Elise, if you haven't practiced with me before, and welcome back to my channel. So today we'll do a 25-minute mat-based yoga, but we'll be using a chair. So the chair will be there to support you and to support you with your balances and to help you just to step in and out from a poses. And I hope you like it. So let's get started. We'll start standing. So we'll walk ourselves all the way to the top of the mat and we'll be facing the chair in here, and we're going to bring both of the hands onto the chair just to find that support in here. And what we'll do is we'll start with the calf raises, so working into the ankles and working into our calves. So hold on to the chair, making sure your feet are hip distance apart in here. And we're going to take a breath in here. We'll lift the heels off the mat. You're going to lift up. And then exhale, we're going to drop the heels back down. So making sure you're driving all the way to the balls of your feet. So we'll inhale again, we'll lift up. And exhale, we'll drop the heels down. We'll do that 3 more times. So inhale, come up. Lovely. Exhale, drop down. Good. Inhale, up again. And exhale, drop down. Good. Last one in here. You start feeling it through the legs in here, the back of the legs, and exhale, drop the heels down. Let's shake the legs out. Lovely. So let's find a stretch now into the calf. So we're going to bring our right leg a tiny little bit forward, holding onto the chair. We're going to step our left leg back, and you're going to be on your left toes first, and then bend into the right knee, and then slowly here you're going to push your left heel towards the mat, and you should be starting to feel a stretch to the back of the left leg. If you want to add a bit more in here, you're more than welcome to lean a tiny little bit forward, and we're going to hold for 4 breaths here. Good, you got 3 more. Lovely, 2 more. Remember that heel doesn't need to touch. 1 more breath here, you're doing great. Good, so slowly here now, lean a tiny little bit more forward, lift that left heel off, and we're going to step the left leg back forward. Lovely, shake the legs. Going straight to the other side in here, so the left leg stays where it is, just stepping the right leg back. Again, you're starting on your toes, then bending into your left knee here, and we're going to push gently that right heel towards the mat. Lovely. Again, if you want to deepen this a bit more, you're welcome to lean a bit more forward. Take your time, you got a few breaths here now. We'll take 4 again. Good, 3. Lovely, 2. Nice, 1 more breath. Good. Slowly again, we'll lift our right heel, we'll step the right leg back forward, shake the legs again. Really nice. Okay, let's flow through a few sun salutation here. Again, the chair is going to be there to support you, but feet hip distance apart. Walk yourself a tiny little bit away, and we're going to start with just letting go of the chair. So arms will come down to the side here. Next, so making sure you're super tall in here. Your neck is long and you're really grounding through the feet in here. Good, looking good. Okay, we'll inhale, we'll reach the arms up in here. So almost like you want to touch the ceiling. And then exhale, we're going to drop hands to our heart center. So palms will come together. Good. Inhale, we're going to lift through the chest in here. So think about pushing the chest up and maybe look up to the ceiling. And then exhale, we're going to come out through that back bend. We're going to find the chair and we're going to step back. So both of your legs will step back. Almost kind of coming into the middle of the mat in here now. Most important that you're keeping your arms as straight as you can. If there's a tiny bend, absolutely fine. And now think about pushing your hips all the way back, keeping the legs straight, and think about bringing your chest forward. And your head will be level with your arms, so try not to let your head drop down. This is your downward facing dog, so nice modified one here with the chair. So we're going to take a breath in here. You should be feeling a nice stretch through the back and through the shoulders. Good, 1 more breath. Lovely, let's inhale here, look forward to the chair, and then exhale, we'll step out. So we'll step back forward. Lovely. We'll inhale here, reach the arms up again. And then exhale, we'll lower hands to our heart center. Let's take a breath here. And exhaling out. Okay, let's drop the arms. Let's do that one more time. But we're going to add stepping in and out. So we're going to add a bit of a warrior here. Actually, well, not a bit of a warrior. So we'll inhale here, we'll reach the arms up again. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, we'll lift through the chest and look up. And then exhale, we're going to find the chair again. Let's step back. Just where you came from. So to the middle of the mat in here. And pushing the hips back. Dropping the chest towards the mat in here. We'll inhale. And we'll exhale here. Good. Inhale, we're going to look to the chair again. And we're going to step our right leg forward. Just where you came from. And now we're going to turn that left heel facing in a bit. And then we're going to bend into the right knee. So this is your warrior one legs. And you're welcome here now to hold on to the chair if that keeps you, or that gives you that support in here. If you want to challenge yourself a bit more, if you feel like you have the balance here today, we'll let go of the chair. So see how you feel. And you can bring hands onto your hips in here. You can keep the arms forward so you can kind of feel like you have that chair in there, so you have that support. Or if you really want to go for it today, we'll reach the arms over our head. And we're going to take 2 breaths here. Make sure you have that balance. Make sure you bend into that front knee. Good, last breath. Lovely. Good, we'll drop the arms down again. We'll find the chair. First thing here, coming onto, or turning your left heel back normal. And then we're going to press into the chair. We'll step the right leg back. You got your downward facing dog again here. So hips back, chest towards the mat. We'll inhale. And exhale. Inhale, we'll look to the chair again. Exhale, you're going to step your left leg forward. Nice big step. Turn your right heel in. Good. Bend into your left knee. And you got your warrior one legs again. Holding onto that chair. Remember, you have those options here. You can bring your hands to your hips. And again, if you want to challenge yourself a bit more, we'll reach the arms over our head. Relaxing the shoulders here. Good. 2 breaths. Good, one more. Lovely. We'll bring the hands back onto the chair. Good. Right heel back. And we'll step the left leg back. Good. Chest comes down. Hips will go back. We'll inhale. And exhale. Good. We'll inhale, look forward. Exhale, we'll step both your legs back forward. Good. Let's finish here. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, lower hands to your heart center. Good. Take a breath in. And exhale out. Good. Let's drop the arms. Shake the body out. You should be feeling a bit warmer now. So we're going to start adding a tiny little bit more in here now. And we're going to go into a warrior 2 now. Again, you have the chair to support you here. We're going to start on the left side, so the right leg will step back. So left hand onto the chair. We'll step a right leg back in here. But this time, a bit of a difference with the warrior 1 here now. I'm going to move my mat a bit. So, a bit of a difference here now is that your right foot will come into it's going to be parallel to the back of the mat in here. So 90-degree angle with that back leg. And then we're bending into the left knee. So left knee bent, right leg nice and straight. And we're holding onto the chair in here. And to find the arms, we'll bring that right arm nicely straight all the way back. If this is too much, bring hands onto your hip. That's fine as well. Good. And what we'll do here now is we're moving to that front knee. So we're going to inhale, straighten the knee. And then exhale, we'll bend and sink back in. We'll do that 2 more times. So inhale, we'll straighten. Exhale, we'll bend. And you can let go of the chair as well if you feel like you have the balance. Inhale, we'll straighten. Good. And exhale, we'll bend in here. Good. Let's move into a bit more into the shoulders here now, into our right shoulder. So we're going to bring our left hand down onto the chair again, or you can bring your left hand onto your left leg. We're going to lean a tiny little bit in here, so towards that knee here, And we're going to bring in our right arm up. We'll bring our right arm up. We're going to do a few circles here now. So the right arm will go forward. Good. And then it goes back, up. Big, big circles. We'll do one more this way. You're doing great. And when you get back up all the way, we'll go the other way. So fingertips, you're reaching them back, then down. Good. Forward and up. 2 more circles. Strong through the legs. Strong through the legs. Good. Last one. Big, big circle. Good. And we'll bring ourselves up in here and go back into that warrior 2. Good. Hold on to the chair if you'd like. We'll drop our right arm down onto the right leg now. And then either pushing yourself away from that chair, we'll lift through the chest in here, or we'll open that front palm and we're going to reach that arm over our head. A tiny bit more up. Lovely. Someone's building in my house, lovely. Okay, we'll take another 2 breaths. Good, 1 more. And then we'll drop that left hand down onto the chair. Good. We'll bring our right hand onto the chair as well. And we're going to step back forward. Good. Shake the legs out. Good. Okay, let's go straight to the other side in here. So right leg stays where it is. Right hand will stay on the chair. And we're going to step our left leg back. Big step in here. And again, the back foot is going to be in a 90-degree angle. So making sure it's parallel to the back of the mat. And you're bending into your right knee. So first thing here, we'll find our warrior 2. Again, you can hold onto the chair. You can let go of the chair and find our warrior 2 arms. Good, and we're going to work into that front leg in here. So we'll inhale, we'll straighten that knee. And then exhale, we'll bend into the knee. Lovely. Inhale again, we'll straighten. Exhale, we'll bend. One more time. Inhale, we'll straighten the knee, come up. And exhale, we'll bend into the knee. Good, we'll stay in here now. We're going to drop our right hand onto the chair or onto our right leg. We'll lean a tiny bit in here and we'll reach that left arm up. Good, and we're going to move into that left shoulder here now. So leaning forward with the arm, then down, nice and slow, then back up. Good, 2 more this way. Forward, down, and back up. 1 more. Forward, you're doing great. Down, and back up. Good, going the other way. So back, down, forward, and up. And again, back, down, forward, and up. Got a last one here. Back, down, forward, up. Lovely. Almost there. Let's find out warrior 2 again. Good. I know your legs are trying to, your legs are getting tired now. We're going to drop our back arm down onto the leg. So left arm down to the leg. Open the front palm and reach that arm forward, or keeping your fingertips firm on a chair. And we're just going to look up. You're doing great. 2 more breaths. Good. 1 more. Lovely. Coming back into warrior 2. Find those arms. Good. Find the chair with your right hand, then your left hand, and step back forward. Big step. Woo! Shake the legs out. Good work. Okay, so we're turning ourselves all the way to the right. So, or go the same way that you can face me, if that's easier. And we're going to move ourselves a tiny bit away from the chair. So now it kind of feels like you're trying to kind of like lean to the chair, so it's quite far away. And what we'll do in here now, we'll reach the right arm over our head, or the opposite arm over our head. We're going to reach that over our head, thinking about kind of like almost you're trying to touch the chair from here. And that means you're pushing your hips to the other side. So we're finding a side stretch in here. And we're going to take 4 breaths here. Good. 3, 2, lovely. 1 more. So slowly come out. Ooh, that's a good stretch. And we'll step back nice and close to the chair. Okay, we'll still this way. We'll find a balance here now. So left hand will find the chair and the leg that's closer to the chair now. So for me, it's my left leg. I will be balancing on my left side now. My right hand will come to my hip, so opposite hand to the hip. And you're going to come onto your right toes. We'll turn the knee to the side, and then we're going to slide that foot onto our ankle. And then your toes will stay down in here. And you're more than welcome to stay here. Now hold on to that chair, you still have that support here. If you want to go a bit more deeper, not deeper, a bit more, not harder, but more challenging here, we'll bring those toes off the mat. And we'll lift that foot onto our shin here. And you're more than welcome to stay here now. If this feels good, we'll lift through the chest. Good. And if you want to challenge yourself even more here, see if you can let go of that chair for a second, even if it's just a second. Ooh. Good, you're finding that balance here. Yes. If you fall out, just come back into it. Maybe shake the legs out. Going back into that, thinking about knee out and sliding the foot. Then lifting it up. Think about being super, super tall. As I always say, you want to be the tallest person in this room. You're doing great. Yes. Hold it there. We've got another 2 breaths. Almost there. Good. 1 more. Lovely. And release that foot down. Shake the legs out. Good. Nice. Let's turn around and go to the other side. Okay. So first thing here, holding onto the chair, we'll move ourselves away, as far away as you can. Your feet will come together. We'll lift through the chest, and here we're going to reach the opposite arm over our head, and we're going to reach it all the way forward, or reaching it towards that chair, keeping your chest open. Good. And think about pushing your hips away from the chair. We're taking another 3 breaths. You got 2. Good. 1 more. Nice. And we'll slowly come out. Yes. And we'll step back next to the chair. Shake the legs out again. Good. You might not be able to see me now. If you are, we'll go to the other side. But if you can't see me, just listen to my voice in here. So we'll do the tree pose on the other side. So you're holding onto the chair again. Other hand can come onto your hip. And then we'll be balancing on the leg that's closer to the chair. So the other heel will come off. We'll turn the knee to the side and we'll slide that foot onto our ankle here. So again, toes can stay down, or you can lift a tiny bit more higher, so maybe onto the ankle, or maybe bringing it all the way up onto your shin. Thinking about being tall again, and if you want to challenge yourself even more, see if you can let go of that chair again. And find a point here that you're staring at. That's really, really important. I forgot to say that on the last side, but one point in front of you that you're just going to look at the whole time. It's going to help you with the balance. Good. If you fall out again, come back in. Yes, and make sure you're breathing. We got last 3 breaths. You're super, super tall. 2. 1 more. Good, and we're going to release that foot down and we'll shake the legs out. Lovely. Okay, facing back forward here. We're going to go down onto a seat now. So really, really slowly, whichever way it's easier to go onto your seat, we'll find our way there. So it might be that you're using your chair in here, you might be coming onto your knees and your hands first. We're just going to find our way back. Good. And I want to bring in a Navasana here now. if you've been to my mat-based chair class before, this is something I put in every single class, and you might be a tiny bit more higher with the level that we're doing today, so you can do your own thing or you can come with me. We're just going to find the lower core, and it's really nice way to find it here. You might going to feel in your legs as well a bit, but believe me, if you keep doing this exercise, it will get better and better every time you're going back into it. Okay, so let's get going. We're going to find the back of the legs in here. We'll lift through the chest in here first, and we're just going to lean back. So you're going to be on your heels in here now. And what we'll do here now is we're just going to lift one leg off the mat first. So lifting your right heel, and then we're going to drop that right heel. Then go into the left and left heel. Dropping down. Good, right again, lift. And drop down. And you got left. Exhale, drop down. And again, right. And drop down. And left. Good, drop down. Last time to the right. Good, drop down. And to the left. And drop down. Good. Have a rest for a second. Shake the legs out. We got a tiny bit harder version here now. So you can either do the same thing or you can let go of your legs. That's an option. So we're going to lean back here. If you want to make it harder, you're going to let go of the legs. So you can bring your arms down. You can bring your hands onto the mat as well. And we're just going to do it here 6 times. So 3 and 3 on one side. We'll do right leg, lift, and drop it down. Then to the left. Left, left. Drop it down. We got right, inhale, exhale, down, and left, and down. Last one, you got right. Remember, you can hold on to the legs as well. Last to the left, inhale, drop it down. Good. Shake the legs out. Lovely. Okay, move yourself a tiny bit back in here. We're just going to find a fold over the legs in here. And now choose how you would like to bring your legs. So you can bring the knees in, round to the back. You can extend the legs out. See whatever works for you. Maybe you want to have the legs a bit more wider. Find a fold in here. So I'm going to go for the wide one here now. So loads of options. And we're just going to bring the hands down in here. You might have a block that you can use here. But we're going to let the head come down. You might want to bend into the knees. That's fine as well. Just to find a bit of a rounding through the back in here. We haven't done any folds today, so we're going to finish today's practice with the fold. Really good. We'll take another 3 breaths here. Good. Last one. Good. And through the spine, rolling yourself up. And maybe shake the legs out. Lovely. Okay, we're going to finish today's practice with just a few deep breaths all together. So you can stay on your mat, you can find a nice seated position where you want to end. If you want to stand up and sit on a chair, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Or maybe have a cushion just underneath your hips here, sit down. Or if you want to lay down on your back, you're welcome to do that as well. So whenever you're ready, just make sure you're comfortable here. Choose where you would like to rest your arms or your hands. We're just going to close our eyes in here. Coming back to your breath in here. Starting to notice how the breath flows again. If you'd like to join me here, we'll take a deep breath in through the nose, fill up your body, and then exhale out. Inhale again, fill up, exhale out. One more time, inhale, fill up, exhale out. Lovely. Bring your hands together to touch your heart center. And lower your head down towards your heart center. Thanking yourself for taking time for yourself today, for your body and your mind. And I would like to thank you all for joining me today. Open your eyes, come back to the room. Thank you so much everybody for joining me today. I hope you like this flow and I hope I'll see you soon. Stay safe. Bye.